Bloomberg Audio Studios.
Podcasts, radio, news.
Whole Foods Market is going small. The Amazon-owned grocer is opening new small format stores aimed at serving quick trip urban consumers. You've heard this throughout the day from Charlie Pellet. It's called Whole Foods Market Daily Shop. The stores will range between 7,000 to 14,000 square feet. So to put that in perspective, a typical Whole Foods store averages about 40,000 square feet. So pretty small compared to a typical store. The Daily Shop is also going to offer similar but slimmer assortment of products, ranging from fresh produce and frozen food to prepackaged meals and the 365 branded products, but they will not have buffet bars or meat counters. For more, we go to Christina Minardi, Executive Vice President of Growth and Development at Whole Foods Market and Amazon. She joins us here in the Bloomberg Interactive Brokers studio. Christina, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me today.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. So I remember this is not the first time that Amazon has experimented with Whole Foods going smaller, or even Whole Foods has experimented with it. So back in 2016, Whole Foods opened smaller stores called 365 by Whole Foods Market. If consumers remember that, how is this different?
Well, thank you for bringing that one up. The 365 store was actually before Amazon acquired us. And it was a time when we really needed to work on our value image prior to Amazon. And, we learned a lot from the 365. We did close them, and not close them, but we converted them over to Whole Foods Market stores.
So you made them like the main Whole Foods?
Yeah, into 2019. And this one's a little different because the 365 stores were 25,000 square feet.
So they're bigger.
Yeah, so this is smaller. The idea around Whole Foods Market Daily Shop is really for a convenience shop. If we learned one thing over the last few years, as you were saying earlier, you love home shopping, you love it being delivered to your house. People want things quickly. So we envision for Daily Shop is our customers will still shop our regular stores here in Manhattan, but they'll have another avenue to shop Whole Foods Market that's quick and easy. If you want to come in and you need to get something just for dinner tonight, or you're going to have a dinner party, we'll have all of the items that you need.
What's the difference, right? I'm one of those shoppers that I go into a Whole Foods or my local grocery stores to look at all the cheeses and find a new jam, and I do it for fun, and it's my therapy. And so
bring me some cheese and jam, Sonali.
Come over anytime, Tim. The fridge is stocked always, sometimes too stocked. Christina, what can't you find at these places if you're one of those people that likes to explore?
Yeah, everything you just mentioned, you'll be able to find in Daily Shop. The difference is how we're delivering it to the customer. So when you go into a typical Whole Foods, we'll have a full service meat counter. This store will have the same selection of meat. It just won't be in the counter. It's how we're delivering it. It's packaged. We're still going to have all of our beautiful cheese, and my refrigerator is the same, lots of cheese. So we'll still have the same selection, but it'll be wrapped and ready to go. Again, quick in, quick out. That's the idea behind it.
So Amazon has owned Whole Foods for a number of years at this point, and I think people in Manhattan will be familiar with the Amazon Go stores. Is there any sort of relationship or learnings that you took from what Amazon brought to Amazon Go in terms of technology, in terms of consumer habits, that you then brought over to this version of Whole Foods?
Well, the Amazon Go stores, we have them in different cities, and they're significantly smaller. They're only about 2,500 square feet. But, that's what I love so much about Whole Foods Market and Amazon. We all learn from each other. And we lean on Amazon obviously for technology. Like the store is going to have Amazon Palm, which is
Whole
super
Foods has
easy.
That. Some Whole Foods that I go to have
all the Whole Foods have it now,
okay.
And we will have it obviously in Daily Shop. So we really learn from each other, and just like we did a deep dive on the 365 concept as we were developing this concept, we've worked closely with the Amazon Go team. So we are constantly learning, and we really lean on them for help.
But not
with technology.
cashierless technology at this point.
No, we'll not have JWO. At least the first couple of stores. We'll have self-checkout, we'll have a manned register, and then it will also have the Palm.
Do you envision it ever having this technology? You know what? I ran into this technology at a ski mountain recently. And I think it was actually it might have been actually Amazon technology.
Yeah, you're finding more and more of it now.
But do you envision like a 7,000 to 14,000 square foot store having this tech?
It could be possible for the first few or not. We really want to concentrate on how we're displaying the product. We have a little more freedom when you don't have JWO in a store of how abundant. And that's the thing about Daily Shop. When we designed this store, we used some new designers. And every place that you turn, you're going to see product. I mean, we really used every inch of the space to really just celebrate food. So you'll definitely find your cheeses.
I just want to say, I don't know what JWO is, but I
Sorry.
imagine it's...
Just walk out.
Just walk out. Okay. Okay. So
You
it's
got
like,
it.
some
got
places,
it.
some airports have it now, you
Yes.
walk in and you leave and you still get charged. So you're not stealing
Yes.
it.
Let's take a step back for a second, because what was the demand you felt that you were meeting here? Is there a reason, was there a trend among shoppers that you saw that you said, hey, this would work?
Yeah, I think you said what I said earlier is convenience. I have a very good friend of mine who's lived in the city most of her life. She lives 14 blocks away from the store right down the street, 57th Street store. She won't shop there because it's 14 blocks away. But she loves Whole Foods. So yes, she can get delivery, but if she wants to experience, like you said, have that experience while you're going to the store, we're going to pop these in between Whole Foods stores, and you'll be able to experience Whole Foods in a convenient way.
But is that stores being busier? Is it New Yorkers being lazier, right? What is driving them to want more convenience when you can already get your food delivered?
Having delivery, I think, is great for a good segment of our customers. But like you said earlier, you love shopping our stores. What we find with our customers is they use delivery and they shop our stores. So this is just going to give them another avenue to shop our stores in a convenient way.
Talk to us a little bit about this relationship that Amazon has had. Critics have said that Amazon has not figured out retail yet. Which is pretty remarkable given, or physical retail, I should say, pretty remarkable given their footprint. And they haven't really figured out like the Whole Foods identity and how they work that in. You've been at Whole Foods for, since the 1990s at this point. So you've seen many different iterations of it. How would you respond to that if critics said that?
It's been a wonderful partnership. It really has. Again, to lean on the technology that Amazon has, the discipline in running your business, the processes, that's been really great. And I think now the competition, people like myself, where I'm overseeing Amazon teams and Whole Foods market teams. So bringing those teams together, we've had just really good results. You have 40 years of retail on the Whole Food side, and then you have all this experience of Amazon. We're going to win in grocery. We're going to be a world-class grocer for each of the segments, whether it's a conventional shopper or a Whole Foods market shopper. Amazon, we're going to win in grocery.
What do you think is kind of the thing that New Yorkers will like most about this, and how do you see it expanding out into other cities? I mean, does this only work for really big cities?
That's a good question.
For right now, we're going to concentrate on cities. Obviously, New York, we've been very successful here. But we've done a lot of work the last few years in really trying to realize what's the right size store for the market, even if we're looking at a suburban store. Is it a 40,000? Is it a 25,000? So we've got a great science team on the Amazon team that's helping us figure that out. So we're making really good real estate decisions.
Does it work if people have cars, or is this a store concept for people who aren't driving?
No, I think it can definitely be both. Like I said, we're concentrating on the cities right now, but I envision again that we could have stores like this even in suburban areas, suburban dense areas.
Suburban dense areas. If you think about it, does it allow you to somehow open more stores because you can open smaller ones?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, finding a real estate box that's 7,000 or 8,000 square feet as opposed to 50,000 square feet, we can move a lot quicker with our growth with these stores.
Nashville, upstate New York. What do we think, Tim?
Hey. Wait, as long as we can do Bloomberg Radio from there, then I'm good. Hey, I really appreciate you coming by, Christina. Thanks so much. That's Christina Minardi, Executive Vice President of Growth and Development at Whole Foods Market and Amazon, talking about the new Whole Foods Market Daily Shop, the smaller footprint stores that are a fraction of the size of a typical Whole Foods.